2.8 Malaria, an example of biological method. Malaria is a common disease in many countries, including Pakistan. You will know how biologists solve the biological problem concerning malaria. Biological problem 1. What is the cause of malaria? This cause was known of physicians of the ancient times more than 2000 years ago. In the last part of 19th century, there were four major observations about malaria. Malaria and marshy arise have some relation. Quinine is an effective drug for treating malaria. Drinking the water of marshy areas does not cause ma- malaria. Plazo- Plasmodium was seen in blood of malaria patient in 1878. A French army physician, Leveran, did research research on the cause of malaria. He took the blood from a malaria patient and examined it under microscope. He noticed some microorganism in the blood. The microorganism was given a name Plasmodium hepatitis. Number two, disease biologists thought on these observations and discoveries and developed develop a hypothesis that is plasmodium is the hepatitis is that is plasmodium is the causes of malaria. Hepatitis and the they developed a logical result deduction by taking the hepatitis as true. The deduction was, if plasmodium is the cause of malaria, then the malaria patient should have plasmodium in their blood. Experiment and results. In order to test the deduction, biologists performed experiment. They examined the blood samples of 100 malarial patient and 100 healthy person under microscope. The following was the result of these experiments. Most of the malarial patient and had plasmodium in their blood. The result proved that the hepatitis plasmodium is the cause of malaria was result. Biological problem 2. How plasmodium gets into the blood of man. The next biological problem was to learn about how plasmodium gets into the blood of man. Biologists were having following observation. Malaria is associated with marshes. Drinking water of marshes did not causes malaria. Pools, etc. When biologists consist these observations, they thought the plasmodium was not in the marshy water. Observation in 1883, a physician A.F.A. Khan listed 20 observations. Some important observations of King were people who slept outdoors had more chances to get malaria than those who slept indoors because of it sting a malaria by the mosquitoes. It spreads. People who slept under fine mosquito nets had less chances for getting malaria than those who did not use such nets. Individuals who slept near he far unusually did not get malaria. Hepatitis. On the basis of these observations, King suggested hepatitis mosquitoes transmit plasmodium and so are involved in the spread of malaria. Deduction from following deduction was made from this hepatitis in, and if mosquitoes are involved in the spread of malaria, then plasmodium should be present in mosquitoes. Deduction of hepatitis, it causes vomiting and fever. Experiment of first type of hepatitis. Experiment drinking marshy water. So the reasons. Experiment and relates. So the patient lost its appetite. 3. The experiment and results. In order to test the observation of above deduction, Ronald Ross performed important experiment in 88. He was a British Army physician who was working in India. He allowed a family Anopheles mosquito to bite a malaria patient. He killed this mosquito and found Plasmodium multiplying in its stomach. As the next experiment, he thought to allow an infected mosquito having Plasmodium to bite a healthy person. If the hepatitis was true, the healthy person would have got malaria, but he not to use human beings for such risky experiment. Ross performed his experiment again but used sparrows instead of a man. He allowed female Solex mosquitoes to bite a sparrow suffering from malaria. Then he studied some of these mosquitoes at different times. He found that Plasmodium multiplied in the walls of the mosquito stomach and then moved into its salivary glands. He allowed some infected mosquitoes to bite healthy sparrows. Rose found that these healthy sparrows could got malaria. When he examined the blood of these sparrows, he found many plasmodia in it. So it provides the hepatitis. Mosquitoes transmit plasmodium, so mosquitoes are involved in the spread of malaria. Aedes mosquito transmit dung fever. He experimented with these sparrows and as far as the human experiment on human being. In the end, experiments were performed on human beings to test this hepatitis. In 1998, Italian biologists allowed an Anopheles mosquito to bite malaria patient. The infected mosquito was then allowed to bite a healthy man. This person later become ill became ill with malaria. In this way, it was confirmed that mosquito transmit plasmodium and so are involved in the spread of malaria. Sparrow got malaria, healthy sparrows, Sulex sparrow in ill in with malaria, man got malaria, healthy man, Anopheles man in ill with malaria. Figure a malaria in sparrow and man is transmitted by Sulex and Anopheles mosquitoes respectively. The patient who was by the name of Sulex and the Anopheles. These are the kind of mosquitoes and the dengue Aedes by Andes. Aedes microscopy